Alright guys, how's it going? My name is Dennis and today we're gonna talk about the best live streaming platforms on the internet. Alright, number one is Sling TV. Sling has been part of the live streaming game for a long time, and that's for good reason. What's really cool about Sling is they are pretty cheap and affordable, and you can buy packaged deals, which that means you can choose between different bundles with different channels in them. What's also cool about them, they are pretty much on every platform imaginable, so whatever you have at home, Sling is probably gonna work, and they are overall pretty cheap compared to most other competitors. You're gonna have to pay extra for DVR, that's $5, but that's not too bad considering the overall price of the packages. What I dislike about Sling TV is they don't have too many local stations, so you're gonna have to check if they have what you need. What's also not that great is you can't have simultaneous streams like you can with most other competitors. And their interface is so-so. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest outsider. The next one is Hulu with live TV. Hulu is probably not the first one you're gonna think of when you think live TV, but they do have a great live TV offering, and it's great for several reasons. Number one, it's pretty cheap. And you get 50 hours of DVR storage naturally in the package. So that's pretty great. Um, like Sling TV, Hulu works on almost all platforms, and you also get great original programming that you don't get anywhere else. I'm just saying Handmaid's Tale. What I don't like about Hulu is they do have additional ads that you have to pay extra not to have anymore. So that's pretty annoying. Considering the price though, it's pretty reasonable overall, and they don't have as many channels as most other competitors, so I have to say that. The next one is actually YouTube. YouTube actually has live TV as well, and it's pretty good. Like Hulu and like Sling, they do offer tons of platforms. So whatever you have at home, it's probably gonna work on YouTube as well. Also, they have over 70 channels, which is way more than most competitors, which I really like. They are a little on the expensive side, but you do get unlimited DVR storage online on YouTube, which is pretty amazing. So you can basically save as many shows and films as you want. PlayStation is actually most well known as a video game platform, but it's not only that. They do have a live TV offering as well. And don't worry, even if you don't have a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 3, you can actually use PlayStation Vue without any problems. They are pretty expensive, I have to say that, but for the price you do get quite a bit. They do have unlimited cloud saving, similarly to YouTube, so that's pretty great. And I have to really say, probably PlayStation Vue has the best interface out of all of them. It's very slick, very fast, and very slimmed down, and looks great. So that's something I like about PlayStation Vue so much. And you can save up to 500 episodes of TV shows on PlayStation Vue, so that's pretty great. What I also like about PlayStation Vue is you can adjust the quality of your live stream either automatically or you can toggle it yourself and adjust it according to your internet speed, which a lot of competitors don't actually offer. So that's pretty great. So another pretty good one is DirecTV. You know DirecTV probably as one of the more traditional cable companies, but they do offer a pretty solid video streaming platform as well. It might be something for you if you want a more traditional look and you don't like the look that most streaming platforms have. Because DirecTV is more traditional, they also look more traditional. So if you're more comfortable with a TV sort of cable-y look, then you might like DirecTV just from the way the interface works. What I really like is they do have HBO included in the package, but it has to be said they are also more expensive than most competitors. So it's kind of so you have to kind of decide if it's worth it to you. Also, unfortunately, a lot of users have complained that the quality of their interface really depends on what platform you're using. So it can happen that it's more laggy on some platforms compared to others. Another one that you might not actually have heard of is Fubo TV. Fubo is more of a niche service because it's very focused on sports. So if sports offerings are important to you, you might want to look at Fubo. They have up to 110 channels and about 80% of all local sports events. So that's pretty great. So unfortunately, they don't have ESPN. So if that's important to you, Fubo might not be the right choice. But they have tons of other stuff they offer. They have 4K, great DVR storage, but there are a couple of other reasons that really speak for Fubo. First of all, 4K live sports streaming, which you won't get almost with any service. They do have a lot more channels than most. They have a great interface and they have very generous DVR. So Fubo TV, especially for sports fans, definitely a very, very nice choice. And then there is a budget choice that I really like, and that's Philo TV. You might not have heard about them either, because they are a little bit on the smaller side, and you don't have as many channels. You get between 45 and 58 channels with Philo TV, and you won't have certain channels, unfortunately. They don't have CNN, they don't have ABC, and they don't have CBS. So if that's a channel that you really, really want, Philo TV might not be for you. But again, they're very cheap, very generous with DVR, have a nice interface. So if those advantages speak to you, you might still want to look at Philo TV. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and head on over to videostreaminginsider.com for more in-depth information on video streaming. Thanks!